Greetings from Gatos. This is Amanda. This video is going to be about our pay-to-click platform. And I know that everyone is super excited about this, and I am as well. This is going to give people from all over the world the opportunity to have their very own home business. And with Gatos, which is going to be like the best one that there is. You just can't beat mixing an Amazon like e-commerce with a Facebook like social media. And there is just going to be so many things that are continuously added. And I know you guys are so anxious and excited and eager for paid to click to start. We're so glad that you're excited. We are too. And I know it's hard to be patient, but you're going to have to work on having patience because Gatos is going to be continuously developing, adding new products, new compensations, new packages. So much is coming for the future of Gatos. So you're going to have to exercise your patience along with your excitement. So let's get into paid to click. And I'm just going to be real with you guys about paid to click. As I said, it is a stepping stone or a gateway, if you will, for people to be able to enter into the Gatos business. There are some people in this world that literally don't have a dollar to start a home business. And with Gatos, let me show you this service package. That's that's pretty much all it takes with Gatos. Once our advertising package is open, and they may be open by the time you view this, $1 gets you into grid earnings. And some people are confused by this below here that with a $1 package, you can only earn 2 cents per grid spot. This is actually what a $1 package contributes on the 15 levels. With a $1 package purchase, you can actually earn up to actually it's $2 now per grid spot with just that purchase. So getting into that grid is really going to give you guys a boost in earning commissions. And the PTC platform, it is mainly for people that just don't have the money to even start, that don't even have that dollar. Um, you know, there's money to be made with paid to click, but it is not going to make you wealthy. It might make some people comfortable, but it's not going to make you wealthy. And as soon as you're able to get past the paid to click platform and get into purchasing your packages to take advantage of what you get with those packages, but also to start earning commissions, that is what is going to build and grow for you. Okay, if you're doing paid to click, it's going to be, if that's your focus, it's going to be just an endless time of clicking every day. It's best that you spend that time to build your business elsewhere and earn from the grid commissions and from the 2-up split commissions, and there will be other compensations added in the future. That's where your business is going to build and grow, where you can be earning thousands a month and get into 5, 6 and on up figures a year. And once your business gets to a certain point, it's just going to be growing itself while you do absolutely nothing. So instead of wasting your time every day clicking on these ads, just trying to make yourself comfortable, if you're able to already go ahead and upgrade, do that, because that is what is going to set you up for your future. That is what is going to build and build and build, is when you get into the grid and to the 2-up split. Okay, so I just had to give you that little spill with that, but let's get into this. So For people in paid to click, these are the types of things that they'll be doing and about how much they'll earn per action. So liking a Facebook page earns, 2 cents per like. And then the sponsor earns 2 cents as well, because remember on pay to click, there is a check match bonus. Liking a Gatosk product, 3 cents, sponsor earns 3 cents. And you can read on down. Viewing a YouTube video, 3 cents, sponsor earns 3 cents. Visiting a website, 3 cents, sponsor 3 cents. Liking a YouTube video, 3 cents, 3 cents. Subscribing to a user, 4 cents, 4 cents. And there will be more actions that will be added to this as well. But currently, this is where it stands, and the types of earnings that you can get for these types of actions. This is what the advertisers will be paying. So, to have someone like their Facebook page, they're going to be paying 0.04 paid to click credits. And if you take a look at these service packages, when people purchase a service package, they get paid to click credits that they can assign to what they wish, to a Facebook like, a YouTube like, anything like that. And right here with the $1 advertising package, you get 0.3 paid to click credits. And if you look back here, it's only 0.04 that someone's paying to have a Facebook like. And of course, the higher you get up into these packages, the more PTC credits people have that they can assign for people in the pay to click platform to click on. And people can purchase up to 25 of these $100 service packages a month right now. Just one single person can purchase up to 25 of these, which again, guys, that's what I'm saying. If you're qualified for the 2-up split and you have someone, underneath you as a direct referral, or even in your network that's purchasing $2,500 worth of advertising packages, you're going to be earning some pretty good commissions. And that's why I say, leave the PTC as a stepping stone for people who just can't afford to get into the business. If you can afford it, go ahead and start with your grid and your PTC. Leave these paid to click ads and everything for the people who just can't afford it, for those that you bring in. Gatos is about helping people, helping everyone. We want to help everyone across the globe, people in, less fortunate areas who just never had a hope and a dream that they could, even have a business of their own, much less become wealthy from it. So, please just leave these paid to click credits for those people. Now, I'll be honest with you, coming right out of the gate, as soon as paid to click opens, I don't know how many clicks will be available to each person daily. Now, there's no limit to the amount that you can click. It's unlimited, the amount that you can click. There's no cap amount. Okay, so Gatos isn't going to say, you can only click, 30 a day or what have you. But you can only click on the amount that is available. And, once you click on a PTC ad, it disappears. It goes away. And then you go on to the next one, and you do that until, there's no more ads to click, and then you start again the next day or what have you. But, as Gatos grows, there's going to be so many, companies and advertisers. There's already some lined up for when our PTC launches. But, as Gatos grows, there's just going to be, eventually it will be endless. No one is going to be able to click on that amount of ads per day. It's going to be, in a 24-hour period, it's going to be an endless supply of ads to click on. But coming right out of the gate, as the advertising platform grows and more advertisers are coming in, it's going to take time to build up to that. So, I know some of you may be curious and want to see what it's like. And by all means, go in, click an ad or two, and get that experience. But I'm telling you, leave the PTC platform for those that really need it, because if you can already afford it, your good earnings and your progress to wealth, it is really going to be in the grid and the 2-up split. And again, there's going to be more compensations that will come. Soon we will have our G social, where you're actually paid to be social, and that will be ever developing. And so there's just so many exciting things coming with Gatos, and you guys are at the front end of it. We will be having webinars soon, but I just cannot explain how fortunate you guys are to be at the beginning of this company that's going to help so many people. And not only are we trying to reach people that just simply can't afford to even start their own business? But, Gatos gives a portion of everything, every package sold, every item sold in Gatos, to charity as well. And, that is also going to be developing, and we're going to be reaching out to more and more charities, even individuals and families that need certain things. So, you guys are just with a wonderful company. I just can't begin to explain. And I hope that this video helps you to understand pay to click a little better. And please go out there, help people across the globe to change their lives, to provide for their families, and just have a future that they never even thought possible. Blessings to you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.